I did not expect to love a cozy game about trains, especially after spending about an hour on one every single day for work. But here we are. Welcome to Locomoto, a cozy life sim where you live on a train, collect passengers, and decorate your carriages with chairs, flower pots, and cute wallpaper. And thank you to the team that provided me with a review code. First up is character customization. Don't ask me why, but I went for an angry old cow named Mumu. You can mix and match animal parts here to create your character, which is really cute. Clothing options are limited here at first, but you will eventually unlock more of these as you go. So from here you start your journey exploring a train yard with a friend surrounded by broken down trains. Eventually you sneak onto the only working one and just take it. Your friend pretends it's fine, but it's pretty clear. You've just stolen a train. Turns out you need the train to pick up the new mayor of your tiny little village. She's impressed that you've got a working train, because these guys haven't been working in this region for ages. And with that, your new journey begins. The village itself, well, it's a bit of a mess. No wonder the last mayor bailed. But the new one is eager to help rebuild, and from there you stumble into a bigger mystery. What's polluting the air, and how can you fix it? Now that you've got a train, a sickly looking local asks you for a lift to a nearby village to see a doctor. And the doctor advises you that your village is polluted and the air quality is quite bad. Something you probably could have already guessed just from looking at it. And herein lies the main drive for this game. You'll need to find out what's causing the bad air and fix it. This will lead you to a whole range of interesting quests that will take you from town to town and beyond. I really wasn't expecting so many different places to visit, neither was I expecting that you could freely explore these places from little towns, muddy villages, orchids, lakes, and more, and each place has its own residents, who will become part of the main story, helping you out with all sorts of problems and also asking for some favors in return. And since you have a train and are seemingly going from place to place anyway, NPCs will ask you for a lift and patiently sit on the train until you reach their desired destination. These places can be freely explored. You'll find collectibles that come in the form of clothing, paints, and wallpapers. And as you help people out, they'll also gift you these items along with furniture and blueprints for you to craft. Your train will become your home, and after a bit of story progression, including a hilarious apology to the original owner for stealing his train, you'll unlock full customization. That means furniture, paint, wallpaper, shelves, lighting, and more. There's even a dedicated passenger car, a storage car, and a growing collection of compartments that you can swap in and out as you please. You'll get quite the selection of furniture to choose from as you progress in the story, allowing you to really customize the train to your liking. The crafting here is quite unique. You'll need to pop down the required resources in the correct order on a grid to make your item. And depending on what item you use determines the style of the furniture. So oak wood and silver ore for a chair will make the chair a light oak color and the metal white. I thought this was really different and a cool way to add in different styles. Resources like wood, ore, stone, and fabric can be found around the world. You can just find and pick it up, collect it by mining or chopping, or even trade it for tokens, which you'll receive as a sort of fare for transporting people around. Alongside this, there's also a mailbox at each station, and if you want, you can collect parcels from these and drop them off at the correct stations to collect additional tokens. Inventory management here is a little bit rough. There's no expansion system or chest storage. You'll need to literally place items down in your train to store them. It felt a bit messy at first, but once I got into the groove of organizing my storage car, I actually really enjoyed it. I also loved how many quests there were here. You'll do everything from collecting paint, sabotaging science experiments, and sorting books, to giving people scenic tours or cleaning up villages. There's always something to do, and it never feels repetitive. The main story took me about 16 hours to complete, and I've still got a bunch of side quests left. The map is way bigger than I expected, and even though the towns are small, they each have their own kind of vibe and secrets to discover. And with a large map full of stations and towns to explore, there is just so much more here than you would expect at first glance. On top of these things, there are lots of other cute little things. There are little map stations at every stop that you can activate that will expand your map. You can find and pick up trash and recycle it to gain extra tokens to trade for resources. And what I probably liked most about this game, the fact that you can go anywhere, do anything you want with no pressure and no rush. There's no clock you're rushing against, you can just take your sweet, sweet time. There is definitely room for improvement here though. There are a few bugs, mostly quest related, which is a big no-no. I've already seen multiple patches since launch, so it is clear that the devs are working on this. But I did notice that one of the bugs I had with one of my quests is still yet to be fixed. NPCs could also be a little bit more dynamic. They'll sit on your train for days or even weeks without reacting to mess, dirt, or decor. They might ask for food once, but otherwise not much. And even when you're holding a quest item right in front of them, they don't actually react until you speak to them and trigger it. But really, if they can just fix the quest glitches, that's the main thing for me. While I noticed these other issues, I wasn't really super unhappy about them. I just kind of noticed them. But overall, I really liked this game. There was always something to do, the map was huge, and I found myself constantly wanting to go back and explore more. It's cozy, it's creative, and it really surprised me in the best kind of way. So do I recommend it? Absolutely. It's relaxing, customizable, and just really fun to play. Let me know if you've played Locomoto, or if this sounds like your kind of weird and cozy type of game. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!